Reverend Lynn Rogers will be coming up here to begin the meditation, which is a tradition with her for the first service of the new year. So, come on up. And you can sit down.
Okay, good morning. And I've been associated with this release, the old year meditation, since the 70s, when I was taught by Reverend Marsha Hunter at conferences for Jessica Madigan. And so this is an opportunity, whether you're getting a healing, whether you're doing something else, just to take a deep breath, and we're going to allow our souls to give us the lessons we learned in the previous year as we go backward through the months, so that we can be ready for a brand new year energy. So take a deep breath wherever you are, and let your worries and concerns reside in the loving hands of your higher power. As you take a deep breath, we call up the year, the previous year, 2025. We call up that year to better understand what our lessons and opportunities might have been. Some things may come to you now, some later, but your soul knows, and it's a chance to understand and release. We call up the month of December, of holiday celebrations like Christmas, Hanukkah, our potluck. Just take a moment to reflect upon December. What was I learning? What was important? Now we release that month to the skeins of time and space, to the Akashic record. And we go back to November of 2025, month of Thanksgiving, Scorpio and Sagittarius birthdays. What did I learn during that time? Releasing that knowingness to the skeins of time and space, we go back to October of 2025, time of Libra and Scorpio birthdays, of Halloween, All Saints Day. What were you learning when the veils of the ancestors were thin? Releasing the energy of October of 2025, we go back to September of 2025, a time of harvest, a time of Leo and Virgo birthdays, a time of fall coming in. What was I learning in 2025? September. Releasing September of 2025, we go back to August of 2025, month of Cancer and Leo birthdays, warm sun here, the opposite of today. What was I learning during that time of summertime? releasing August, we go back to July of 2025. We're almost halfway through the year that passes. What were we learning this time of Gemini and Cancer birthdays? We release the second half of 2025. We go back now to June, the solstice month, the midpoint, the time in the ancient natural Celtic traditions with the Creator as both feminine and masculine embraces, and it begins a turn of the wheel ultimately toward winter. The month of the longest nights. What are we learning in 2025? Moving back as we release June, we move back through May of 2025, the month of roses and the mother, the month of nature in full bloom, of Taurus and Gemini birthdays. What were you learning in this month of spring turning to summer? We take a deep breath and we release May of 2025, moving back into April of 2025, month of Aries and Taurus birthdays, month of Easter and Passover. What were we learning? What did our hidden observer tell us? Where did we gain? Where could we reflect to learn anew? April of 2025. Releasing April, we go back to March of 2025. The Ides of March comes in like a lion and out like a lamb, the month of Pisces and Aries birthdays. What were we learning in March? March, the skeins of time and space go back to February, the month of Saint Valentine's, of Aquarius and Pisces birthdays. What were we learning in February of 2025? And sometimes these knowings will just quietly come within us, not even fully to our conscious mind, but it's an opportunity for our soul to reflect. February 2025. And back now, a year ago, to January of 2025, to the time of some of our New Year's resolution, the month of Capricorn and Aquarius. What was our soul learning or hoping to learn in January of 2025? And now we take a deep breath and we release the whole of 2025. We release that year into the ethers, what Edgar Casey called the Akashic record, talked of by in the East, which is a hidden record of our soul through time and space, our choices, our soul growth. We release that year with better understanding to the skeins of time and space. As you, if you wish, if your eyes are closed, to reopen them, you can, as we greet the new year of 2026. So I'm just holding this candle alight here at Living in Light Church. And it's a good time for us to think about for a moment what we would really like to happen in 2026. To tell yourself what it is that you would really like to have happen. Let's take a quiet moment or even a moment aloud to make our wishes. And then we take a deep breath and we release, we bring those wishes forward. We release them into the hands of higher power and the angels for 2026. Now we make a collective wish for our country, our earth, and our planet. We ask the angels, we ask our teachers that come in the light of Mother, Father, Creator to give us greater peace in our country and on earth, divine right order. They say mass confusion is divine right order setting in. So we affirm divine right order in our lives, in our land, and in the world. Blessed be. You can say that if you wish. Blessed be. We still have healing chairs.